guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today, on the day you're watching this, hopefully, fingers crossed, it is my 21st birthday. My birthday is June 8th, and I'm hoping I get this video up on the day of my birthday, but we'll see how long it takes me to edit this video. But yeah, today I did want to do a video to like celebrate my birthday. I wanted to show you guys my glamorous birthday look right here. It's a very simple and easy look. It honestly didn't take me too long, but it's very glamorous and effective, and I love it. And if you have a birthday or any kind of celebration coming up soon, you could recreate this. It's very recreatable. I didn't want to do anything like too complicated because I do want this to be easily redone by others. So yeah, it's simple, but it's very effective. I enjoy it, and you can tweak it and make it your own in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, I just want to sit down and do a little look for my birthday and celebrate. I am 21 this year. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I got this look right here, go ahead and keep on watching. Alright, so I already have my eyes prepped and primed with some concealer and loose translucent powder. You should use an eye primer if you're trying to recreate this at home. Or if you want your makeup to last a really long time, eye primer would be better than concealer and loose powder. But I really don't care today. Like, I'm not going out today. Like, I already done celebrating my birthday. Like, today I'm just gonna go to work after this video. So like, I don't care about my makeup lasting too long. So yeah, just prep and prime your eyes however you do, and we're gonna jump into eyeshadow now. Honestly, this look is not super complicated. It's very easy, but it's so glamorous. That's why I like it so much. I think it's just a really pretty, like, easy go-to glam that doesn't take a lot of work. It does take a little precision with the glitter liner we're gonna do, but honestly, like, this doesn't take me much longer than like my other everyday makeup, you know? So that's why we're doing it, because I like to be quick but extra, you know? I don't like taking a lot of time to do things, but I want to be extra and poppin', which is a very complicated thing to combine a lot of the time. I'm gonna dip into my ColourPop single shadows mainly for this look. I am gonna dip into another palette as well. Just use whatever palette or colors you have at home that you want to use. I'm doing a very basic neutral look. Like, you don't need these exact shades. And before we jump into the makeup and people start questioning this big bruise here, we celebrated my birthday a few nights ago, and it was my 21st, so you know, I got very drunk, and I literally don't remember how or why this bruise happened, but it happened. I have one on my shoulder and my leg as well. I always say, you know, it's a good night of drinking when you have bruises that you don't recall getting. I'm gonna take a big old fluffy brush and grab this shade right here. It's like a nice mid-tone brown. It's not too warm tone, but it's not too cool. It's like a perfect neutral shade. And we're just gonna buff that into our crease here. Windshield wiper and circular motions. I tell you what, life just flies by so fast the older you get. I know I'm only 21 now, officially, and like, I'm not that old, but God, I remember like birthdays taking forever to get here when I was a kid. Like, I wanted to be my birthday so bad because, you know, it's your birthday. It's all about you. You get presents and cake and your friends come over and things like that. But I swear, like, I just celebrated my 20th birthday like 3 weeks ago. Like, I just feel like life is moving so fast now. And it's like weird that I'm actually like 21 now. Like, I mean, not to be like a bad influence here or condone this, but I've been drinking since I was like 15, 16. Like, I don't know, the normal age I think most people start drinking at. You know, I've been doing it for so long, it's like weird that it's like legal now. Like, I can go buy myself alcohol, and that's just like crazy. Who'd have thought? Not me. But I don't condone teenage drinking. Don't watch my video and get ideas there, children. Alright, so we have a good base layer down here with that neutral shadow. I do want to deepen it up a little bit. I want my outer corner to be very dark because I do want this to be a pretty like smoky look, but not too smoky, you know, because I do want to do that half cut crease and glitter, and you saw the thumbnail. You know what this looks like in the end. So I want to take this shade right down here. It's like a dark brown. It's a little more warm tone than the other shade we went in with, but that's okay. In this shade, I'm just putting directly into my crease, and then gonna buff it down to my outer corner just to start building those colors. Eyeshadow application is all about like building and blending up to the shades you want it to be. I did go in with a skinnier brush for this color because I didn't want the color to be diffused and like super explosive in my crease. I wanted this shade to be a more concentrated color and like more particular placement. I'm gonna go back in with that original blending roll. I'm gonna go back in with that original fluffy brush and just blend everything together. Back and forth, back and forth. That's all makeup is just back and forth blending. I get comments from people all the time being like, oh, I could just never do makeup like you. Like, I just don't have that in me. And it's literally not like a hard thing to do. I think like doing very avant-garde makeup's hard, but like stuff I do, I don't consider it to be that hard. Practice makes perfect, you know? I've been doing makeup in this fashion since I was like 15. Obviously, it didn't look as good as it does now when I was 15. It looked pretty rough. If we're being honest. My makeup when I was 15, not good. But that's the thing, like you have to start somewhere, you know, and I just think everyone just, you know, sit down and practice. If you really want to be good at makeup and it's something you're really passionate about and you really want to nail like that perfect smoky eye, you just gotta practice, you know? Practice makes perfect. It's just makeup, it wipes off, and it's not that serious, you know? If you have a bad makeup day, who cares? It's just makeup, it's not that deep. I'm now gonna take this dark eggplant-y shade right there. I guess it's not like super eggplant, it's just like a dark brown. I don't know why I felt the need to describe it as an eggplant. But I'm taking this on a flat little packing brush. I'm just gonna pack it into my outer corner to deepen everything up. I also feel like makeup doesn't look perfect until like the very bittersweet end. Like right now, this makeup is not good, you know? Like it's fine, but I wouldn't leave my house like this, you know? Makeup is a process, it's an art. I feel like all art, like no matter what you do, it doesn't look perfect until like the very end, you know? And that can be really hard for some people, especially if you're like overcritical of yourself, which I tend to be that way as well. So I look at this right now, I'm like, ooh, not looking perfect, but I know because I've done this so many times that eventually, in the end, it will look perfect. Well, I like to think so anyways, you know? Okay, now taking a little fluffy brush like this one, I'm gonna grab the black here in this palette, and I'm just gonna deepen the outer corner up even more. This is the darkest shade we'll go in with. It is a black, so you can't get much darker than this, Allie. Come on. Get it together. My brain is like not functioning to its fullest potential right now because I drank 2 days in a row, which isn't like a lot, you know? I mean, it is, but it's not like an excessive amount, but I don't drink usually 2 nights in a row. I'm usually like a 1-night person and I need like 3 or 4 days to recover. I'm such a lightweight and I hate saying that because so like embarrassing. Like I wish I could handle my alcohol a bit better than I do. But I'm anemic and I'm not like a very large person, so I just don't handle it that well. Not saying I'm small, but I'm just not like, I'm not big, you know? Okay, I do want to do a half cut crease and I'm going to put like a matte white shade over that. So I'm going to take my concealer, any concealer, eye primer, anything you have will work. Just something to cut your crease out with. I'm going to take a flat little brush. I generally use this to carve out my eyebrows, but you know. And again, this is just like what I want to do for my birthday glam. I feel like everyone's so different. I'm just like extra and I want to have like perfect makeup. I'm already very extra as it is. So when it comes to like special occasions, I go like really extra, like obnoxiously extra. I'm just placing some of that concealer on my lid and then I'll look up. And when you look up, it gives you the place you want to stop your crease at. Such a nifty trick. Like, God bless whoever decided to take one for the team and try this trick out and see how it worked, because this is such a nice, easy way to really get that shape of your cut crease. Now, I need to get like really close to a mirror when I cut my crease, so if I'm MIA for a few seconds and I come back with a perfect half cut crease, you'll know why. I have to be like really close to a mirror and get really precise, so you probably won't see me do the details, but just, you know, carve that shit out. Again, practice makes perfect, especially when it comes to cutting the crease. Cutting my crease was something I was very scared to do for the longest time. I think when I started my YouTube channel was when I first started cutting my crease, and like, I was terrified. But yeah, I need to do this before it dries, so BRB. Alright, so here we have a little half cut crease, not perfect, but we are gonna go back in with our crease shade to clean it up. We're gonna use a matte shade to set the lid, and we're gonna use glitter, so it'll work itself out. Going into the ColourPop Bare Necessities palette, I am gonna grab this light shade right here. The only reason I'm dipping into a second palette is because I don't have a matte white in my single shadow magnetic shindig from ColourPop. I just didn't think to buy a matte white, so I have to dip into this every time I want to use one and use my singles. But honestly, you could use this palette for this whole look. I don't know why I was so complicated and used my singles as well. I don't know, I'm not a thinker. Anyways, grabbing a little fluffy brush, I'm gonna grab that matte white. And I'm just going to set the area we carved out with concealer. Doing this also makes my eyes look bigger, and I have fairly small eyes. They're not like super small, but they're definitely not big. I wish my eyes were like a bit bigger. I think we always wish to have what we don't have, you know? But I do wish my eyes were bigger, especially when it comes to like makeup, because it just make my life easier. But God blessed me with these small eyes, and we have to make them work. I'm just going to pack that shadow over that cut crease area. Yes, beautiful. Going back in with the fluffy brush, I'm going to gently blend over my crease. That way it's not super harsh looking. I mean, it's going to be harsh because it is a cut crease. It's going to be a line, but it was looking really choppy and I didn't want that. So gently blending, trying to not like mess it up because we did cut our crease for a reason. Going back in with that packing brush, I'm just going to gently blend the edge of the dark outer corner and where the cut crease meets. Just so it's not harsh and it's more blended. We don't want any harsh lines up in here.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here, up in here.
Gorgeous. And again, this is like my birthday glam, so I am being super particular, super picky because I want to have gorgeous birthday makeup, even though I can't wear it out because we're in a pandemic. It's a first world problem. I'm well aware of that, the fact that I can't celebrate my 21st birthday because of a pandemic, but I'm still gonna be a little salty about it, but it's okay. I had a nice little party at home, you know? I almost did my glitter cut crease and didn't even explain to you guys what I was using. This is my Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner in Midnight Cowboy. I've had this bad boy for years. She needs a good shaken and she needs a little tap on the butt before she is ready to be used. I don't even need to say it. I don't need to say it, but you guys are thinking it. Yeah, you dirty, dirty minds. But yeah, the oils in here get like separated, especially when I don't use it a lot. So gotta shake her up a little bit, and then we're gonna take this. I love how skinny the liner brush is in this liner. And we're gonna go over our cut crease and do a nice little glitter line. And I have to be careful to not like open my eyes and get this everywhere. I want it to dry a little bit before I start going crazy with the eye opening. And I'm not going to do like a full-on liner. I'm just going to do like a half portion because we only did like a half cut crease. So I think doing a whole glitter liner would just be like weird. I mean, it would be cute, I think, but yeah, I'm going to let that dry for a minute because I don't want to get glitter everywhere. But God, isn't that so pretty? I love that so much. When I want to have like bland makeup but not spend a ton of time on it, I do something like this because the glitter is just so popping. And it's so effective. Every time I wear makeup like this out, everyone compliments how pretty it is and they say they wish they could do this. I'm like, it's really not that hard. Like, anybody can do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. I promise you, I'm not like special. We're gonna do this eye now. Okay, I do want to do a wing. I am so nervous to mess up my makeup though with this wing liner because I feel like wing liner either looks perfect or I fuck everything up with it. So we're gonna pray it looks good. We're gonna have the birthday gods on my side today and we are going to nail this wing liner. I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid liner. Again, I have to be very close to my mirror to do this, so I'll be back with wings or really shitty wings. We'll see what happens. One wing, it's not the best, but we're cooking. We're cooking up something, you know? Okay, we have some wings. Are they even? Not especially, but they're not horrible, and I really don't want to sit there and make them like huge. I want the glitter to like be the star of the show here. You don't even need to do a wing with this look. I could have just done a straight across line or no liner at all, but I want to be extra. It is my birthday and I am already just an extra person that I need to be like amplified extra, you know? We of course are going to do mascara and lashes. I mean, have you met me? Welcome to my channel. Lashes are the best thing ever invented in my humble opinion. But I want to do my primer really quickly for my face makeup just so it sinks into my skin. I don't know why, but I feel like when I let my primer sit for a minute, my base makeup looks just better longer. So I'm taking my Good Molecules moisturizing primer and I'm just gonna rub that into my skin. I like my primer to sit for a minute. I think because I have such dry skin, especially now that it's summertime, that I just want my primer to like really soak up in my pores and just give me the quench I need. The thirst my skin is craving. That would be a really good tagline. The thirst my skin is craving. The thirst your skin is craving. Makeup brands, don't steal that. They're not going to. It's not that good of a saying, but don't do it. I'm gonna do my mascara and lashes now. I like to just buy a really cheap pack of lashes off Amazon. Like, I buy my lashes in bulk because running out of eyelashes is the most annoying thing ever to me. And so I just buy like a pack of like 30 for like $10 off Amazon. And you know, they work. I will try to remember to link them down below. I am horrible about listing the products I use in my description box, but I will try to be better and do that. Alright, so that is the top portion of our lids all complete. I'm gonna go ahead and do my foundation base off camera because honestly, like, that's just not fun to watch. If you are doing this makeup for your 21st birthday or just to like go out, I'd recommend using like a very long lasting medium to full coverage foundation because if you do go to the clubs, if your state's open, mine's like hardly open, But if you are able to go out for your birthday or go out in general, then I recommend a very long wearing foundation, because if you're going out, you're probably drinking, having fun, people are touching you, you're sweating, you're dancing, you know, having a good time. So long lasting, medium to full coverage foundation that's not too dewy would be best. I'm gonna go ahead and do my face makeup and I'll be right back. Alright, back with my base makeup all complete. As you can see, I went very full coverage. You can't see any kind of skin underneath my makeup. I look like a doll, and I prefer it that way. So we're all good. I'm gonna take my busted bronzer. There's literally like no thingy here anymore. I broke it to shit. But this is my Milani Baked Bronzer in Soleil. I love it so much. It's my favorite bronzer. And of course, for your birthday, you want your makeup to be perfect, so I'm gonna use all of my favorite products. If the things I'm using are very repetitive as to my other videos and tutorials, it's my birthday. I'm gonna do what I want. And you're not my real dad, so you can't tell me what to do. But I'm just gonna bronze up my forehead, cheeks, nose, jawline, you know, the whole shebang. God, I love adding bronzer. I just like to be tan and beautiful. Like, I just feel so much better about myself when I have some color to my skin. And I did self tan the other day, but then I got in the pool and it all came off. I'm gonna take a smaller brush and use that same bronzer to contour my nose per usual. I don't like to use an actual contour shade on my nose. Usually they're too cool tone for my nose, and I just feel weird that the center of my face is cool tone and the rest isn't. And also, like, anything darker than my bronzer just looks odd on my nose. It's just like, I don't know. I don't like it, so just gonna use my bronzer. It's been working for me for the past couple of years now. No one's ever clocked me for it, so, you know, I'm gonna do me. Now, like I said, I do want my makeup to be perfect, so I'm gonna take some translucent powder and just carve out the underneath portion of my jawline just to make sure it's super sharp. I look sculpted. It makes my face look slimmer, you know. I'm always trying to look slimmer. And I do want to carve out a little bit on my nose as well, because sometimes I go a little crazy with the nose contour and my whole nose becomes brown, and it's just not what I wanted to do. I want the dimension, the illusion of a skinnier nose. So that is why I have powder all over my face and I look very weird. Powder all over your face is never a good look. For blush, I'm going to dip into my Anastasia Blush Trio in Peachy Love. I love me some warm tones, especially when it comes to blush. I'm just going to mix all of the shades together. I'm going to pop that on my cheeks. My blush always looks like super intense at first because I do like to apply a lot of it. I will not lie to you guys. I do heavily pack this on. But I feel like my blush literally comes off so fast. And after I apply like highlighter and all that, you know, you can hardly see it anymore. So that's why I always pack it on like a crazy person. And if I do feel like I took too much blush or bronzer, I just gotta take a face powder and just kind of clean it up a little bit, you know? If I took it too far up, too far down, too much, too little. I guess if I took too little, I wouldn't use a face powder, but you know what I mean. Face powder is like the makeup eraser. Yeah. Wow, I'm honestly very shocked my makeup is turning out pretty good. Like, I'm actually very happy with this. I feel like anytime my makeup needs to be like perfect, like for something important, it never turns out, but like everything is turning out pretty good if I do say so myself. Like, I'm gonna pat myself on the back here. Okay, dipping back into eyeshadow, I need to finish off my lower lash line and get that all snatched up. I'm just taking the mattes I used up top and putting them on the bottom. I mean, it's not anything crazy or special. I feel like my lighting just changed and I apologize. I'll try to like adjust it when I'm editing, but I just feel like I had a lighting change. Oh, is that back to normal? Yeah. I'm gonna take that first crease color we used right there and put that on my lower lash line from inner to outer corner. If you can hear my dog snoring, I'm so sorry. It's his nap time and he is literally right next to me. You can't see him, but he's right there and he's a snorer. His name's Turbo. If you are new to my channel, I have a 2.5-year-old Shar-Pei mix and he's my best friend. And he snores like an old man. Oh my god. When him and my boyfriend are sleeping in the same bed with me, I get no sleep because they both snore so badly. I want to like kick both of them. I would never kick either of them, but I want to kick them so bad when we sleep. Like, I have to make sure I fall asleep first or I'm just not going to sleep that night. Now I'm going to dip into that shade right there that we used in our outer corner. And I am putting this in my lower lash line from inner to outer corner, but I'm not taking it as far down. I am building up some depth and dimension just like we did with our eyes, but with the lower lash line. I guess the lower lash line is also my eyes. I don't know why I said it like it wasn't, but y'all know what I mean. I actually don't want my lower lash line to be too smoky or too dark, because if I was doing my makeup right now to go out to like a club or a bar or wherever, my eyes water like crazy and my lower lash line is always the first to be gone. So doing a really intense lower lash line most of the time on me is not worth it, especially if I know I'm going to be doing activities that will make me not care about my makeup. So honestly, I'm just going to take this dark brown right here and put it in my outer corner in the lower lash line, and that'll be it besides liner for my lower lash line, because I can't do anything too smoky when I drink alcohol. It's just not a good situation. I think it's so funny that like a 21st birthday is only special in the US. Like any other country, your 21st birthday doesn't matter because every other country lets you drink at like 18. I think even some are like 16, which like, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I don't know. I just think it's weird that America's 21, but you know, alcohol isn't always the best thing for everybody. So I get why maybe ours is a bit older, but I just think it's weird because every other country is like 18 or younger. Like, it's just weird. And it's just weird when I went to Mexico a couple months ago. I was only 20, but drinking's legal there, so I was able to drink there. But then when I come back to my home country, I can't even drink. Like, isn't that like just odd? And I couldn't technically drink yesterday, the day before, but now that I'm magically 21, I can suddenly handle alcohol. Like, I just don't understand. I don't know. I don't understand that. Like, it's always been like a weird thing I've just never understood, but it is what it is, you know? I'm gonna take my black Maybelline Gel Studio Liner and I'll pop that in my waterline. I think having a black waterline just really makes my eyes look just more like sexy and sultry and like, I don't know. Because, you know, I'm just so sexy anyways. Just a nice simple black line, the waterline just really pulls everything together. Look at how much more together my face looks. Okay, I'm gonna dust the powder off of my face now because I do want to spray my face before I go in with highlighter. And I do want to put some mascara on my lower lash line as well, but I want to spray my face before I do that because I just don't want mascara to go everywhere. Wow, the makeup gods are like on my side today. I don't want to keep hyping myself up, but this makeup is turning out so good. I don't know why I'm acting surprised. I do this makeup like all the time. Like, this is my go-to like super glamorous look, but it's never looked this good. Like, I'm just really feeling myself right now and I apologize, but at the same time I won't apologize because I'm a bad bitch, and if I'm feeling myself, there's a reason for it. I can't snap. Okay, I do want to spray my face before I go with highlighter. I just feel like highlighter looks more poppin', more bangin', more like in your face with a wet base when you apply it. So using some setting spray, I'm gonna spray my face. And I'm gonna apply some mascara to my lower lash line now that my face is wet. And then for highlighter, I am going to take my Busted Anastasia and Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. I love this glow kit. And like I said, I want my highlighter to be very, very popping and very, very extra. And these highlighters, they're not, I don't want to say they're chunky, but they're definitely more glittery than regular highlighters. Like, they're not as sleek. They're very like club appropriate highlighters. Like, I wouldn't wear these like all the time every single day necessarily, but they're very pretty. Like, I like how they look on my skin. I'll just apply it and stop talking. These are a chunkier formula than typical Anastasia highlighters, but I don't think it's a bad thing, you know? It's not like a bad chunky. It's just like a damn, that's an extra highlighter chunky. I feel like I'm making it sound bad, but I'm using it, so obviously it's not bad. But I'm gonna apply my highlighter pretty much all over my face because that's just how I do. Cheekbones, nose, Cupid's bow, a little bit on the chin, not too much, but a little bit. And above the brow, I feel like I'm gonna have to give up the above the brow highlighter here in the near future because it just, I'm getting like some wrinkles when I do that, and highlighter doesn't look the greatest over top of them. I could just not be so expressive with my face and, you know, save it, but I can't hide my face. You know, I can like be polite with my words, but my facial expression is what makes me look like a mean person because I just can't hold back my facial expressions. Whether they're good or bad, my face will always give away how I'm feeling because I just can't keep it in. I'm gonna go over my highlighter with my blush just to make it blend a bit more. Everything comes together when I do that. I don't know. I'm just weird. I do want to take some of that highlighter and apply it to my brow bone. Yes, ma'am. And a little bit in my inner corner. Not too much, but like a little bit, you know, just to like pull it all together. And again, if you're following along at home or you're trying to do like a 21st birthday kind of thing or just any kind of birthday we're going out and celebrating somewhere public, I recommend using a liquid lipstick because that is much more long lasting. If you are going to be drinking, you know, obviously a cup is going to hit your lips a lot, a cup, a shot glass, whatever it may be, and a liquid lipstick's just a safer bet. I would also recommend a nude color because again, a nude color is just safer. You won't get it everywhere, it won't be as noticeable when it comes off. I'm using my Persona Cosmetics OG matte liquid lipstick. This has been like my go-to nude recently. I'm just so in love with this color. I think it's so pretty like on my skin tone, not to like toot my own horn, but I feel like this is like my perfect glamorous nude, you know? If you want, you could throw like a gloss on top of this. I'm gonna do a little bit of gloss in the center. This is my dose of color, is barely there. Again, I'm extra and I just need, you know, that extra oomph to my look. Just a little bit in the center and then like rubbing my lips together to blend it together. You could use your finger or like grab a brush, but that's like so much more work, and honestly, like if you just rub your lips together, boom, done, you know? Alright, and I am gonna set my face in place with some setting spray. Because again, if you are going out celebrating your birthday, you want this to last. You worked so hard on this look, you want to make sure it stays on all day long. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my hair real quick because I mean, as cute as this bun is, it's not like fancy. It's not like I'm gonna hit the club with my bun like this. Yeah, I'm gonna do my hair really quickly and I'll be right back. Alright guys, and here is my finished and completed look. I just straightened my hair because I don't like curling my hair. It just takes too much damn time and I'm too damn picky, and it's just much easier for me to straighten my hair. So anytime I go out, my hair is 9 times out of 10 straightened. It's just gonna be straightened. It is what it is. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I just wanted to do a little special something for my birthday. Last year I did like a 20 life lessons thingy for my 20th birthday, and this year I just wanted to make a little makeup tutorial. So I really do hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and hopefully I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.